The California Capitol building shining brightly tonight. As now let's take a look at the rookie rankings. As we hit the halfway mark in the regular season, here's who has taken the lead in the Rookie of the Year race. Well, you look at Hampton, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injuries.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Trey Burke. And it's Doncic in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, Larry Nance is out there with Hampton. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Insanity in at the 3, the small forward, to the paint. And throw it down! Nice!
Jalen. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
They get it back. Goes back up. Pass to Insanity. And he slams it in one-handed.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Nance against Kleber. Burke on the wing. Lets a floater go. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end. You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
Hardaway's checked in for Doncic. You know, for a max contract player to accept a change in play style as KP has, Clark, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, B.A., and I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
Now here's Kleber. Outside Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. Nice shot from the wing.
Porzingis proving to be deadly from a variety of spots.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Garbage Man. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Burke on the wing. Back to Brunson.
King's foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Porzingis passes to Kleber. Outside Porzingis. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Porzingis has got 5 points.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Hampton, soft touch off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Hardaway. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And here's a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And it's incredible how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His percentage from deep is coming way up, and that's going to help his team. You can never have enough shooters out there on the floor.
Here's Hampton. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. They trail by 1. Porzingis for 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Insanity. He shoots again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And Brunson, here we go. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Brunson against Rozier. Hardaway on the wing. 8 points in his last time out. The Kings leading. On the attack, Rozier. And that one's good.
I'll tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. Matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Outside Hardaway. Driving inside. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Substitution for your Kings. Dallas Burton. Jayshawn Tate.
There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. And that one's good for Brunson.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside, Ingles. Going inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Brunson. 23 points his last outing. Drains it from 9 feet away. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
It's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Cauley-Stein. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Right side Hardaway. Shoots from 14. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
The Mavericks have got 8 of 15 shots to go. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Here's Burke. Ingles defending. Charity stripe shot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center and Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings ahead, leading by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
And Sacramento has possession. 4-point game. All right, time for an injury report. Now for an update on the injury to Luka Doncic. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Dallas's head athletic trainer. Some stitches needed for the cut, but that's the extent of it. No sign of concussion, fortunately. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
They've got Joe Ingles. Daniel Tice is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Tate in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance. And when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Burke. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Tice. The kick out to Conley. Here's Garbage Man. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
As the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Burke, it's good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
The Kings leading. Pass to Garbage Man. No luck on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Inside, here's Kleba. Back to Burke. Here's the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
For 3.
And now just a 1-point Kings lead.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Back to Conley. Here's Insanity. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Insanity. 5 to shoot. Here's Tice. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Doncic right side. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Garbage Man's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young man.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
And some changes here for the Kings. Hampton comes in for Tice, and Plumlee is subbed in for Nance. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Brunson comes in for Finney-Smith. Pass to Conley. 13 feet out. Count it. Good. Hampton's got 10 points in the game. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Porzingis with it. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Outside Brunson. Outside Hardaway. From deep three-point range, Plumlee pulls down the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Back to Conley. Here's Hampton. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. 12 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. And the Mavericks with some changes. Brown comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Cauley Stein in for Kleba. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Tipped away. Pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Doncic. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Insanity, no good. The Mavericks leading.
Sacramento foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half.
Sean Tate. Joe Ingles.
Plumlee against Doncic. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Doncic has got 9 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Hampton. Brown with some nice D. 1 second left. The shot off that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Sacramento has possession, trailing by 4. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Kleba and Porzingis, the combo inside. Trey Burke is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Doncic in at small forward. Here's Burke.
Kings foul. That's his first personal foul.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Brunson against Conley. Kleba outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Outside Conley. Here's Hampton. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, looking at having a very big second half.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Brunson against Conley. Pass to Kleba. Now Porzingis. Shoots over Hampton. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And the layup is good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Shoots from the line. Here's Kleba. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Dallas.
And he makes the first. So the Kings making a change here. Tice is checked in. Finney-Smith checked in for the Mavericks. It's both from the stripe.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
The Kings have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Conley. Nance against Kleba. Here's Tice. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And the first one at the line is good. Bertans checked in for the Kings.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Left side Bertans. Nance outside. Bertans inside. Kleba on him. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Brown's checked in. It's deflected. Bertans against Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with this outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Hardaway's checked in for Brunson. Down low, Finney-Smith. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 4. The Kings shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Here's Insanity. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here's Brown. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
That free throw no good. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. This for the tie! On the attack, Rozier. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in.
Luka Doncic.
Here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Tate finds Rozier.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the inside. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by Rozier. Ingles has got 10.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
Doncic passes to Brown. Knocked away. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Tate. And he jams it home with authority.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
The Mavericks trailing. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
Hampton's checked in for Bertans.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Hampton. Cauley Stein defending. Hampton's shot is good.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Hardaway, the pass to Brown. Doncic outside. There's the three. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Left side Tate. Pass to Hampton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Willie Cauley Stein.
At the line for your
That free throw no good. And the Mavericks with some changes. Kleber, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. And Brunson is subbed in for Finney-Smith. And he's good on the second. Here's Doncic. He's got 16. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the drive. Puts up the 8-footer. Again, Dallas. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Hampton, defended by Brown.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
It's the fourth quarter. Get up out of your seats.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Hampton. Joe Ingles is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Garbage Man in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Garbage Man. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Here's Doncic. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Here's Garbage Man, guarded by Doncic. On the wing, Rozier. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Hampton. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Ingles. Over Porzingis, and they recover it. Hampton's shot is good. Hampton's got 23.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Doncic with it. Ingles covering. Back to Doncic. Outside Porzingis. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Burks checked in for Hardaway.
First team foul.
Sacramento on D.
For the Mavericks.
Here's Burke. Shoots over Nance. Shot clock at 6. It's Doncic with a drive. Burke. No good. A bit long that time.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
One shot.
Is that Laredo or is it Trading Point?
That one drops. He ties it up. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Doncic. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
With the drive. And stolen by Porzingis. And no good. Conley with some nice D. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. The shot from the low post is good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The kick out to Brunson. Doncic outside. Another shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, fuck
There's a
off.
whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot
That's
2.
bullshit.
For all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
First free throw is good. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
The Kings trailing. Here's Insanity. To take the lead. The shot by Hampton, no good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Doncic into the lead.
Fuck off.
Me and so many others are fight for challenges that defenses present. You know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
That's good from Doncic. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, BA. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Timeout call, Sacramento. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Luke Walton had some advice for the team over that last break. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Thanks for that, Allie. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Pass to Porzingis. Deflected. Here's Hampton. Carries it down low. Hampton's got 25 points in the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Doncic with the bucket.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This guy, this young fella, loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
2 points. That one goes.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Mavericks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Brunson. Doncic outside. 3-pointer. And the Mavericks, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point parade. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Insanity gets the bucket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
That's tipped. Hampton into the lane. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Dallas has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the
God.
Doncic has got 38 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
Drives to the hoop. Here's insanity. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Burke. Nice D from Nance. Well, the Kings shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Pass to Insanity. It's rebounded by Kleba. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Sacramento foul. Mike Conley. That's his 4th personal foul. 5th team foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
As a teenager, yeah, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Lucas Ford, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
Timeout call, Sacramento. They're down by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Bertans, the pass to Tatum. 4-3. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Timeout. Charge to Dallas. Maverick substitution.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Brunson at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're down by 6. 17 seconds left in the game.
Fans, your 916 crew. Fans, your 916 crew.
Seventeen seconds left in the fourth. Oh, the trifecta!
Anthony Simons.
There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Personal foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
D plus from the perimeter. He's a 3.
2 shots.
But
He He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Pass to Tate. This one for 3. And they get it back. Plumlee, no good. And so the Mavericks take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Course out, we ain't sitting in those beats. Chill vibes right cool with a beat. No ceiling, slow down, no. Won't stop till I fly out the rollie with the homies. Yeah, big coon like Oski. Course out, we ain't sitting in those beats. Chill vibes right cool with a beat. No ceiling, slow down, no. Won't stop till I fly out the rollie for the homies. Yeah.
Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scottie Pippen. Check the numbers.
Let's get it for the starting five for your Sacramento Kings. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 7 inches. Number 31, Larry Nix.
Greetings and best wishes, and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, you learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. Well, you look at Hampton. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Yeah, midway through the season, I say he's made the greatest total impact. A potential generational talent. We'll see if he can keep it going.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for the Kings, Larry Nance out there with Hampton. Then there's Insanity, and it's Garbage Man, and it's Rozier in at the 2. Offensive rebound. Hampton uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Cuts off the pass. Here's Garbage Man, and the layup is good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
So you know that every game these 2 teams play will be an exciting one.
And here is Hampton, following Kyle Lowry's 3, and the basket by Hampton. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
For Miami, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And Oladipo kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler finds Oladipo. With the drive. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Nance with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Ray. Buries it from three-point range. He's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Oladipo outside. Here's Butler. Here's Tucker. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Garbage Man. And the dunk by Hampton.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Oladipo right side. The Heat rebound. They shoot again. Lowry for three. They get it back. It's deflected. And there's the pass to Garbage Man. It's stolen by Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the chance.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's good for two. That's now 8 points for Cool Hands.
Allowed any room to operate. You know he's going to be aggressive.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. A moment here now to see the numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
Now, Hero. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
That's his signature move, Tyler Hero, using the screen to create just enough separation.
Here's Pertinis. Morris with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Strus. Ingles covering. Morris. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Conley dishes to Plumlee. From deep Ingles. Another three for Sacramento.
This is how Ingles went from being undrafted to big money. He does a lot of things for you, but stretching the floor is #1.
Now, Hero. What a tremendous game he played against Houston.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Plumlee in the post. Edmonds there. Tate finds Bertans. And finished off by Bertans.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth.
Teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Miami with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Inside. It's stolen by Bertans. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And the Kings making a change here. Tice is checked in. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Hero. Here's Dedmon. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Going inside, and Tice throws it down.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Here's Hero. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings ahead. They lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he said.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming into work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are going to come from it.
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stops, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loves the jump shot from mid-range.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the shooting guard position.
Terrific dive from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
Butler with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Strus. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And the 3 off target.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Here's Hero. Trailing by 4. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Poked loose. He had stolen by Ingles. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Timeout called the Heat. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for Markieff Morris. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Hero. Pass to Hampton. And trying to break loose. Hampton misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Now, here's Tucker. Heat moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Strus. And he's good on the 3-ball. Strus has got 5 now.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Ray the pass to Hampton. Buries it down low. 10 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
And, Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And Oladipo kicks to Lowry. Such a wide open look. Lowry's got 9 points.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
On the wing, Nance. Pass to garbage man. The dish to Hampton. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Timeout called, the Heat. Butler's Bertans checks in for Larry Nance. Heat also with the sub. Butler's checked in. The Heat trail by 4. Oladipo outside. And the pass to Butler. Now here's Tucker. Bertans defending. Tucker the pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Tucker's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And Butler gets it to go.
Jimmy Butler hoisted that one from way downtown. You got to be able to defend him that far out.
Here is Garbage Man, now recovering. Here's Hampton. That shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Come on. Do you want to get out too, Blakey? 2020 right? Come on. Better than or what? No, in your room. Yeah.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And some changes here for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Tyler Hero in for Oladipo. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Garbage Man. Basket good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Hero on the wing. 24 seconds left in the first half. Beyond the arc. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Urgenus. Morris with the rebound.
What? Come in.
Over in the corner. Hero takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Heroes got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami, and they kept it close, trailing by at the most 4 points.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's who Luke Walton's going with. We've got Hampton, hands out there with Insanity. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Garbage Man in at the 1. Oladipo outside. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the defense of Adebayo. Top-notch, Steve. All NBA level.
And Kevin, and he's still improving. Bam Adebayo, as you know, has great timing and reach. He can act as a rim protector, but he can still switch out and hang with the guards. Man, you know, Bam Adebayo knows his role. Doesn't play outside of himself, and he's a quality teammate, too.
Garbage Man, the pass to Hampton. Here's Ray. And the shot goes in. Insanity's got 10 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Butler deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Hampton. And the dunk by Hampton.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lowry kicks to Butler. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Pass to Rozier. Here's Insanity, defended by Butler. Dishes to Hampton. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Lowry. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Plumlee is checked in for Hampton. Dejounte comes in for Insanity. Joe Ingles is checked in for Terry Rozier. And it's Mike Conley in for Garbage Man. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. On up the court. Can't hit from in close.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Kings foul. Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. Second
the Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Miami. Max Strus taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Conley against Lowry. Conley kicks to Tate. Passes it to Plumlee. And trying to break loose. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got it all tied up now for the Kings. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Oladipo's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Take the pass to Nance. For the lead. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. The pass to Tucker. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Pass to Tate. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Miami leading by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Down low, here's Tucker. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Conley. It's good. Conley's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
Timeout called the Heat.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 11-1-6 crew.
Is checked in for Sacramento. Davis Bertans comes in for Nance. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. There's 1:34 left in the third. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches.
Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Well, their pass to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Dedmon with the block.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Conley against Butler. Conley kicks to Tate. The 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And it's Butler missing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tate. The tray. And they get it back. Out to Conley. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 17 now.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams. Scoring well as we head to the fourth. Miami ahead. They're up by 7. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler.
That's his first.
Marquise Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Oladipo in at the point. Now, here's Dedmon. He's guarded closer. Oladipo outside. 6 to shoot. Dedmon passes to Morris. Oladipo for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Excellent display of timing on the catch and shoot there. Oladipo plays quick but smart.
To the paint. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Hampton.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the wing on the left. Dedmon finds Hero. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by the Kings. Hampton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And how about the active hands there? Oladipo can pick your pocket like it's nothing, and he is a disruptive defender.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Ray.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Garbage Man up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 20 points for Cool.
A nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Such optimistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. They've led by as much as 10. Passes it to Hero. Morris with the ball. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Victor Oladipo. Outside Lowry. Out of hand on it. 3-on-3. Here's Ray. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lowry inside the line. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. The Kings trail by 4. Out to the right wing. Hampton passes to Nance. And he finishes nicely on the way. And the Heat call time here.
Looking to tighten up their defense in the paint.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points, the hard work.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. He was all alone on that one.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Kings trail by 5. The pass to Ray. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shot up 2 there.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the Heat call time here. Here's Lowry. Wants to get it to Butler and does. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 11 points for Butler.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Here's Garbage Man. Count the basket.
That's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Back to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in their big moments.
Ready to pass to Garbage. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And the Heat making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's getting all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 2 here.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession some ball game.
Pass to Butler. Back to Oladipo. And the Heat. Another three.
Oh, a go-to guy in big moments. Oladipo has been an all-star in this league, and Vic embraces the pressure situation.
Here's Hampton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. It's the first that shrinks the margin to just 4. And a tough break is a second attempt at the line. No good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nance. Butler with the steal. Outside Lowry.
Peace off.
Miami with a new 14. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Great positioning there for Oladipo. Able to snag the offensive board and get the putback.
Here's Garbage Man. Drops in the layup for 2.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Miami, Jimmy Butler.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team.
And here are the Kings now. Passes to Nance. Here's Ray, and it's good off the back rim and in. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul, 14 foul. At the line for the Heat, Kyle Lowry taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
Ray the pass to Rozier. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry up top, covered by Nance. And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man.
Number 22.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Miami, Kyle Lowry at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And so Lowry nails both of them.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
From deep three-point range, and the miss. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And
10 points, not a big margin.
Win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Victor. You have worked your way back from a lot of injuries. Have those challenges made you stronger as a player?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it just made me play better basketball. You know, doing a great job picking my spots and using my teammates to help myself and using my ability to help my teammates. So just go out there and play the game and trust my instincts.
Well, it's great to see you back on the court, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.